The state television campaign in Western Armenia represents the most important news for today. Hello. President Lydia Margossian's speech at the event of the 20th anniversary of the National Council of Western Armenia. The European Parliament adopted another resolution condemning Baku. Was the surrender of Artsakh not a red line? Henrikh Danielyan. Small Artsakh resisted Erdogan 4 times more than Syria. Nation. The ethnic cleansing of Artsakh is the consequences of the repressive regime in Baku. Europe will not forget the crimes of Baku. The President of the Republic of Western Armenia, Ms. Lydia Margossian, made a speech at the event dedicated to the 20th anniversary of the National Council of Western Armenia. She emphasized the importance of such initiative in favor of recognizing the right of indigenous people to self-determination. Ms. Lydia Margossian noted that an exhibition was held for the second time, which includes exclusive photos and materials that reflect the priceless values of Armenian architecture and cultural heritage. The basis of the exhibition is the work done by the famous photographer with unfailing dedication. Throughout his life, he depicted the churches, temples, and historic monuments of Western Armenia, preserving them not only as documentary evidence but also as living testimonies of spiritual and cultural heritage. Ms. Lydia Margossian emphasized, these photos give us a clear picture of the tragic reality that the consistent destruction of Armenian cultural values continues in the territory of occupied Western Armenia. A bright example of all this is the fate of the Holy Cathedral of Ani, whose intentional destruction is documented by photographs. We see how Turkey destroys the Armenian heritage step by step, said Ms. Lydia Margossian. On 19 December, the European Parliament, with 444 votes in favor, adopted a resolution regarding pressures on civil society and media in Azerbaijan. It condemns the Aliyev regimes on press freedom and dissent, calling on the EU to impose sanctions on Azerbaijani officials who violate human rights and suspend the 2024 Energy Cooperation Memorandum. The resolution calls for the release of all political prisoners, the removal of charges against them, and an end to torture. The post of Henrikh Danielyan, head of the RPA youth organization, is as follows. The Deputy Prime Minister of the Republic of Armenia, Henrikh Danielyan, responding to the journalist about the possible opening of the Zangezur corridor, said, "How many times have we repeated that there are red lines that are simply impossible to cross, excluding the possibility of its opening." The events in Syria can change the situation in the region and serve as an important lesson. The Russian Kafkazansky Uzel website compared Artsakh's resistance in the 44-day war with Syria, noting that Artsakh resisted Erdogan 4 times longer than Syria did. In an interview with Alpha News, the Czech member of the European Parliament, Markéta Grigorova, criticized the behavior of the previous EU Commission and noted that the former EU Foreign Affairs representative Josep Borrell could not stand up to Ursula von der Leyen, who favored the gas and oil memorandum of understanding at the expense of human rights. Grigorova expects that the new head of the EU's Foreign Affairs, Kaja Kallas, will take a tougher stance on regional issues, which will be reflected in EU's decisions. German Member of Parliament Lukas Sieper told Alpha News that the EU procedures are slow but effective. He noted that energy security currently takes precedence over human rights issues, but expressed hope that Baku will not feel confident because of this cooperation. Sieper emphasized that when the EU starts producing clean, renewable energy, it will very quickly break ties with Baku, as it did in the case of Russia. Dear viewers, this was all for today. I wish you a good weekend. We will meet